Hey guys! So it's been a few weeks since my last vlog, so I'll just start out with a little refresher on what my 3 goals are. My first goal is to feel more comfortable recording vlogs and speaking in front of a video camera. My second goal is to teach Doug, my buddy, something new or expose him to something he hasn't tried before, like food, music, something of that sort. And then my third goal is to improve my communication skills with older adults. So thus far, I would say I think I'm doing pretty well when it comes to accomplishing my goals. Going into this recording, I don't feel like I was as nervous. Having to prepare, I did write a script, but I feel like I wasn't as nervous. I don't feel as nervous right now as I'm speaking in front of the camera. As I'm talking about it, I do notice I may have been speaking a little fast, which is something I am working on. So, I just noticed it right now. I feel like because of this project and with that being one of my goals, I am a lot more aware of when I do start speaking fast. So I will work on trying to control my speed throughout the rest of this vlog. Also, I do believe that a vlog looks more professional if it isn't on a webcam, but unfortunately I don't really have those resources. So I do think that it's something I can kind of improve upon when it comes to that first goal. And then earlier this week, my group and I actually had a potluck dinner with our buddy Doug at his house, and all 4 of us brought a different dish. I brought lumpia, which is kind of like egg rolls. It's a Filipino food. And another girl, Jackie, she brought chimichangas. Rachel made some chicken, and then Brianna made some mac and cheese. So we had a large variety, and it was awesome because Doug had his table set up for us. He was so welcoming. It was just a really great night. It was just full of good company and good conversation. And then my third goal is to improve my communication when it comes to speaking to older adults, which I believe this project is really helping me do, because as we've experienced more time and hung out with Doug, he has repeated stories that he's told us before, but I feel like through this project, I'm able to ask questions or learn to, respond in a way where even if I've heard the story before, I can ask him a question that will lead to an answer that he hasn't given us before. And so, for example, while we're at dinner, somehow we brought up national parks, and then this led to him telling us all these stories about his travels and a really funny camping story that he had with his late wife, Carol. And it was just really fun because we were all sitting around the table laughing. And so in terms of what I have done wrong, the main thing I would say is that I haven't been able to communicate with Doug in a sense of me being the one reaching out to him and planning these times to hang out. I was the one who suggested a potluck because that was something I really wanted to expose him to some different types of food. But Rachel, since she is his neighbor, it's easier for her to go over there and just see him in person and make these plans because it is kind of hard to contact him if he doesn't have an email or something. Yes, I can call him, but I feel like in person it's a lot easier just to communicate and make these plans. But other than that, I think that this project has been going pretty well. One thing I love about the project is that it really forces a lot of people out of their comfort zone. I think a lot of time miscommunications are made just because they don't want to be the awkward person who goes up and says, "Hi, nice to meet you," or something like that. And so I feel like this project is kind of forcing us to talk to people we may not have talked to before. Yes, not just between younger generations and the older adults. I think it's a problem that a lot of community has right now. So I feel like this project is really helpful just getting people to talk to others, they may not before, because there's so much you can learn from older adults. So I love just listening to them talk. There's nothing really that majorly annoys me about this project. If anything, just the 5-hour requirement, I thought it was going to be more of like a long-term throughout the entire semester project. So I feel like that would have maybe made deeper connections between us and our buddy, but at the same time, it is really hard to schedule with not even just us, but also our older buddy. But other than that, I'm excited to finish up my last vlog and see how we've done as a group. Okay, happy Halloween!